My name is Andrew Holm. I'm interviewing Nimi Hutnick, a figurative painter. Nimi, how long have you been painting now?
Oh gosh, Andrew, years and years and years. I have a little photograph of me at 5 in front of a canvas. But I did try to finalize the whole thing by taking an MA in painting in 2019 from UAL, Wimbledon College of Art.
And what would you say was one of the strongest influences on your style and approach from your time at university?
Yeah, one of the things, I became really interested in some Zen Buddhist concepts. So Wabi Sabi, the three concepts behind Wabi Sabi are impermanence, imperfection, and incompleteness. And I tend to want to embody these three concepts in my drawings, if not in my paintings.
And that's influenced your choice of media, I believe.
Yeah, so I use non-archival Indian drawing inks, and there's plenty of empty spaces in my drawings, which sort of embody incompleteness, and loads of imperfections, you know.
And I think there's another influence from Eastern philosophy at work here.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So I came across this wonderful Japanese art called kintsugi or kintsukurai, and that's all about the process of mending broken pottery with gold, such the value of that broken pottery is greater than the original piece itself. And I immediately saw a metaphor here for people who are struggling with mental health issues, broken people, in other words, who have been mended by therapy or by by medicine. And so I produced several pieces actually, but two of them are included here. One is called Meditation and the second is called David, and both of them have bits of gold where the person has been healed or is being healed via, medicine or healing, spiritual healing, if you like.
And I think there's also a political or an ethical element that has come in very strongly in terms of the idea of broken people.
Yes, so I began to become really interested in the unsung, the unacknowledged people in our society. And I'm from an Indian background, living in Britain, now Indian British, and I've started creating things which I'm quite surprised at myself. So Modi, What Have You Done, kind of queries Prime Minister Modi's imposition of lockdown rather unthinkingly on millions of people who didn't have any means of subsistence, and they had to travel all the way back to their villages just to be able to eat, and they carried their possessions on their heads and their children on their shoulders, and it was terrible, And then in the big issue, that's much more situated to the UK here. It's about a black and minority ethnic woman travelling on the London Underground right through the night, over and over again, and then being swamped by the crowds of people in the early morning commute to the office, And the third one, I suppose, is the Unsung Heroines, series, where I'm trying to pay tribute to those nameless, faceless, wonderful women who uphold Indian middle-class life in India.
And has there been a personal strand to your work as well?
Yeah, I think I've always been fairly autobiographical, and I've had a number of relationships, and they've all left me wiser, deeper, richer. And Morning Has Broken is one of those paintings, I think.
Nimi, thank you very much.
Thank you, Andrew.